the harsh reality of the Imphal Campaign, Operation Ugo. First, operational planning and guidance. The Imphal Campaign was formulated by Lieutenant General Renya Mutaguchi, commander of the 15th Army, with the core concept being strategic surprise. Vision of a short-term decisive battle. Mutaguchi optimistically believed that a surprise attack would allow the Japanese army to occupy Imphal in one fell swoop and penetrate deep in India. He boasted that he would definitely occupy Imphal by the emperor's birthday on April 29th and planned to complete the entire operation within 1 month. Extreme light equipment. To prioritize speed when crossing steep mountain ranges, the participation of heavy weaponry was kept to a minimum. Soldiers carried only 3 weeks' worth of food. Walls of the divisions. The plan involved the 33rd Division, Yumi, advancing from the south and the 15th Division, Matsuri, from the northeast, while the 31st Division, Retsu, which included the 124th Infantry Regiment, was tasked with occupying the strategic point of Kohima to cut off the road to Assam and isolate the Imphal area. Second, a grueling march beyond human limits. On March 15, 1944, the main force, including the regiment, crossing the Chindoin River and challenged the steep Arakan Mountains, which consist of peaks reaching 3,000 meters, equipment exceeding 50 kilograms, and infantrymen's equipment, including a rifle, 120 rounds of ammunition, 6 hand grenades, and 15 days' worth of rice, easily exceeded 50 kilograms. Tragic sacrifices. The forced march continued day and night from valleys to peaks. Pack animals, cattle, and horses collapsed one after another. Many soldiers fell behind due to extreme physical exhaustion, and some even committed suicide, unable to endure the agony. The Mole Exhaustion Mountain Path. While crossing the highest peak of approximately 2,600 meters, the soldiers struggled for breath. The name of this mountain was Mole, which means tired or exhausted in Burmese. The soldiers crossed the high ground lamenting, Aji Mole. Third, the death march at Kohima and the shock of the air base. The 31st Division entered Kohima on April 6th, successfully repelling the garrison at cutting off the road from Dimapur to Imphal. However, the battle took an unexpected turn. The power of air supply. The Japanese army believed that once the enemy was besieged, its fall would be a matter of time. However, the British forces received continuous drops of food and ammunition from the air. The Japanese failure to predict the power of this air base, a position that does not weaken despite being cut off on the ground due to aerial supply, was a major cause of their defeat. Overwhelming firepower gap. The enemy possessed numerous mortars and even used fighter aircraft in ground combat. Faced with this overwhelming material supplies, superiority, and intense sickness of iron, the Japanese suffered continuous casualties, immense losses. In one engagement near Ukururu, the Japanese side suffered over 750 killed and wounded. Fourth, reorganization of the regiment. The 124th Infantry Regiment deployed in the Imphal Campaign had undergone a large-scale reorganization following its devastation on Guadalcanal. The 1st Battalion encountered around survivors of the old 124th Regiment Oka unit. The 2nd and 3rd battalions were formed by extracting 2 companies each from the 18th Division, Kiku, specifically from the 114th Kokura, 48th Kurume, and 55th Omura Infantry Regiments, which were fellow units at the time.